Yeah, we're pretty much centered, and this is what we're going to get. Hey everybody, Cousin Jim. I'm here on the Pegasus, one of the boats that I've been wanting to fish for a couple of years. I got Alec Stockfelt, the captain of the boat, next to me, and we are headed out on a reverse overnight tonight. What's going to happen tonight, Alec?
Basically the fishing's pretty far here. It's 80 to 90 miles is where the good fishing has been last 2 nights. So we're kind of on a one-way path all the way there to get there by 8, 9 o'clock here tonight. Tonight we'll be night fishing for tuna. Hopefully get what we need. We'll have a shorter amount of time to get back by about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Need to leave the fishing area around midnight tonight to get home at about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
That's a pretty gutsy call on your part to drive 90 miles out, 90 miles in, and give us about a 3 to 4 hour fishing window. But hey, if they're biting, it'll definitely be worth it.
Yes, it will. So
the Pegasus here. Are you the owner of the Pegasus?
Yeah, I'm one of 3 owners of the Pegasus here.
Oh, congratulations. I did not know that.
Yep. The other 2 are Gavin and Drew from the Pacific Queen.
Okay. So I hear a lot about code groups and stuff out here. So obviously, if they're partners, you talk to the Pacific Queen all the time. Are they out here tonight already?
Yes, they are. They're already out here. They're on a 2-day trip or a 3-day trip, I believe.
All right. And are there any other boats that you work specifically with, or just your friends that you've made in the fleet?
Friends I've made in the fleet, and a few other long-range boats that fish locally a lot of the times.
Okay. So the Pegasus, what year is this boat? How old is it? How long is it? That kind of stuff.
The boat was built in Westport, Washington in 1980. It was brought down here in San Diego, probably, you gotta imagine, in the 90s. We're 65 feet by 20 feet, and very low profile boat, close to the water. We carry up to 22 passengers. We have 22 bunks. Any of our longer trips, 2 days, 3 days, we usually take anywhere from 15 to 18 passengers.
Yeah, we've got 18 on this trip, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, so it looks like there's plenty of room to fish on this boat, that's for sure.
Yes, there
and
is.
One of the things I've learned about Captain Alec, he was the captain on the very first bluefin I ever caught on the Grande. So I know he's a very fishy captain. So if you guys get a chance, get out here on this Pegasus. It's definitely worth it. You're going to see a lot in this video, I hope. So when you're not out here running the boat, Alec, what do you do for fun?
Usually in the wintertime I hunt fish, just gone into golfing. But during the summer I'm usually here 95% of the time.
Okay, how many days a year are you fishing then?
I was on the boat last couple of years anywhere from 100 to 200 days.
Okay. So you put your time in out here on the water?
Yes, I do.
And before you bought into the Pegasus, what other boats have you worked on in the fleet? How did you start?
I grew up fishing on the sport boats. My dad was a captain when I was younger. He used to run the Fisherman 3, Malahini, New Seaforth. When I was a little kid, ever since then I was kind of hooked on fishing. So growing up I was pinheaded or worked during the summers on multiple different boats. As soon as I turned 18, I started working full-time on the Malahini. After that, I left there. I got my license when I was 19, worked there for a few more years, and I left to the Independence for 2 years, 2 seasons. Worked on the Independence, and then I got a phone call by James McDaniels to come run the boat out of H&M, full-day boat at H&M. So I did that. Before I bought the Pegasus, I ran the Grande for the last 6 years.
So you were on the Grande for 6 years?
6 years.
Wow. That's a pretty impressive background you've got there. You definitely know this sport fishing areas.
Yes.
Cool. Well, this is Captain Alec. He is one of the fishiest captains out there. If you watch the fishing reports out of San Diego, this Pegasus boat comes in with big tuna a lot. That's why it's a very difficult boat to get on. I flew in from Florida yesterday morning. I got in at 1 o'clock in the morning. I looked and the Pegasus had 2 spots available for today's trip on a reverse overnight. I knew it's taking a chance. Gonna be riding for 16 hours to get 3 hours worth of fishing, but it is definitely worth it. Am I gonna get my first 200 pounder tonight, Alec?
That is a very good possibility.
I hope not. About 140 is all I like. Any bigger than that and they wear me out. I'm getting a little tired of these big fish. But I definitely like them over 80 pounds though.
Yeah.
So the crew that you have on this boat, have they been with you a long time?
They've been with me for the last 2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they work well together?
Yes, they work very well together. Probably definitely one.
I had a boat burger for lunch on the way out right before I took my 3-hour nap, and it was one of the best burgers I've ever had on a boat. You know, I was expecting one thin patty on a bun and got a double cheeseburger, and it was good. So the food is good on this boat. The atmosphere is good. Good, safe boat. They keep it maintained really well, and you've got about the latest stuff in electronics, right?
Yep.
Not too
up and down, and a brand new Bruno 500 sonar.
Okay. So if we get anywhere close to the fish, you'll be able to find them.
Yes, I will.
It was 2 weeks ago. I was on the Islander and you were fishing right next to us. I saw you put the kite out and get bit within about 30 seconds. And then the kite didn't deploy and it started dragging the kite down towards the water. I go, oh no, and then it popped. So it was actually pretty interesting watching that. So we're not going to get out in time to do any kite fishing today, are we? It's going to be dark when we get there?
Yeah, we're going to get there right at sunset, basically, which is good. Definitely good for these trips, especially when we're trying to focus mainly on night fishing. You know, if it wasn't that far, we'd definitely have more time to fish during the day, but the last couple nights from dark to midnight was the best time to catch them. So
yeah. So if you want to get some daytime fishing in, right this time of year, you got to hit the day-and-a-half trip.
Day-and-a-half or 2 day.
Yeah, but the reverse overnight is a good way to give you a shot at some bluefin tuna without taking 3 days out of your life. So thanks for watching these videos. Hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll answer them in the comments, and if they're for Alec, if I can get an answer from him, I'll respond how he would. All right, people, we're going to start real quick with a quick layout here on the back deck of the Pegasus. Looks like we've got lots of fishing room across the back rail. The hide rail, the rails are about thigh high for me, so hopefully I won't go overboard. Big bait tanks here on the back. Let's take a walk around the boat. We got tackle storage here, so that's nice. Rod storage up the right side of the boat here. Looks like we got captain's quarters up in here. It looks like it's attached to the galley there too. That makes it really nice. We are up here at the front, short bow pulpit, so we can get around it fishing. That's nice. A little extra rod storage up front. These looks like they're trolling rods, heavy duty stuff. Maybe kite reels down the side. Lots of storage down the side for your rods. Nothing overhead, so your long rods can go on this boat. Come up inside here. Here's the galley. Well, we'll get them. So we got Chris cooking up here in the galley for us. So on this trip, meals are not included. So how's that work? Are you cooking lunch and dinner, and you hop dinner out?
Today we'll do a lunch and a dinner, and I'll do a snack.
Okay.
Snacks, and then we'll do a breakfast in the morning on the way in.
And then we'll be in.
And then we'll be in. Yep.
Quick little short trip today.
Yep.
Perfect.
A little reverse overnight.
It's one of my favorite trips to take because you travel during the day, you catch your fish all night, you kill them, and you sleep on the way in.
Well, that's the idea.
That's what's going to happen, Chris. I'm sure of it. Just outside of the galley, we've got the heads here, and then head down these stairs here. Pretty steep, so I usually just turn around so I can grab a hold. Back down the stairs is much easier for me. I'm in bunk number 1. I'm up here on the top. Sure would have been nice to be in bunk number 2. But here's the quarters here. Then this is probably crew's quarters up in the front. And so pretty nice accommodations down here. So where are you at, Pat? All right. I'm your bunk mate then. I'm up above.
We gotta get a CPAP on fishing board here for CPAP.
Oh,
I've already talked to it. So.
you sleep with a CPAP? That'll.
Anyway.
Does it help?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Here's everybody getting dressed for battle, changing from flip-flops to boots.
If you like these videos, hit that subscribe button. Follow me, Cousin Jim.